Like, a lot of people in Montana like do meth. Like, it's sort of a problem in some places, I guess, and so I think like we still need education about
It's
it.
just so ridiculously bad for you.
Highly addictive. It gets to people, it gets into families, it ruins families, and I think it just needs to be stopped, and the only way you can do that is by advertising it and letting people know exactly what it does to families.
And it's epidemic. I mean, it's easily accessible, it's cheap. You do that stuff, you're going to die from it. And that's just the way it is. There's no other way about it.
Meth is a killer of life. It doesn't kill you, you just wish you were dead. And so does everybody else. Yeah.
When the meth sinks its teeth into you, it doesn't take much. And it's a pretty powerful substance.
All your money, all your time will be devoted to meth.
I'm surprised by the number of people that I've met that are native Montanans, say they're a little bit younger than me in the 20 to 30 age, that have tried it.
It's a problem, it's a big problem, but if nobody talks about it, if it's not out there, then nothing's going to change.
And I see the kids as a result of the people doing the meth. I see in the grade schools the ones that don't have parents, that are in jails and stuff like that as a result of meth.
If I was younger, and I'd probably try it, I'm not gonna lie. Because I wouldn't know what it was, I don't know the outcome, I don't, you know, if you're just at a random party, stuff happens.
They're very effective, especially with the kids talking about their personal experiences. I make my kids listen.
I think it's very effective, personally.
I think it's great. It's very visible, it gets your attention, and seems to have been effective from what I've heard.
I think it's working. I think it's great. It scared me. I don't touch meth.
The thing that always sticks with me is not even once.
The like billboard style or just like the actual graphic ones, I think they work a little bit better. Yeah, because you actually see the results of what that drug can do. You see it, and so you can kind of like visualize, you know, like if I was to do it, that's how my life would turn out.
It actually like totally scared me. So
Really?
yeah, no, well like it works a lot because like a lot of people don't know anything about meth really, you know, like it's kind of like not really common knowledge. So I think it really helps people to know like exactly what could happen, like if you do that. Because like bad things can happen.
Oh, they just give me chills.
I think they're good.
Yeah, very effective.
I know people that have done meth that stopped doing it because of the commercials.
My son is 5 and understands that meth is bad, so I think they're working.
My sense is that it was really effective, that it got people's attention. It was something that we talked about in the coffee shop, you know, or that might come up in a Friday evening conversation or something like that.
The testimonials I think are good too because you know you kind of get a feel of just not just the visual, but you can see how they affect the lives and the lives around them. They're different, but they both work.
Especially I like with the testimony of the young people that have been involved in it, you know, that have been there and done it, and this is what happened to me, and don't do that stuff, you know. When your peers are saying that, that's huge.
Boy, most of the stuff you see is pretty lame, pretty tame, dare, you know, it's not getting anybody's attention. It's the same old humdrum.
I mean, in high school, drugs were rampant on the East Coast. I think it's because there wasn't addressed aggressively. Much more passively, like DARE programs, which I don't think work very well.
Methods are way more effective because most of the marijuana ads, it's like, you know, the consequences being like living with your parents when you're 45, as opposed to like
as opposed to like death.
Yeah.
Or like stabbing your mother. Like I don't know.
Yeah. It's like your dog disapproves of you, you know. I don't like what you become.
It really gets to the point of like everything. It's like don't even do it like once. Like everything else is like maybe, but it's like not even once.
Meth, not even once.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Not
even once.
Meth.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Not even once.
It's a life and death deal, you know? What's better, to expose people to the realities of the situation or to be kind and gentle about this?
A lot of people say it's disturbing for young kids, but it wakens everybody up. It's like, bam, this is what's gonna happen. It's abrupt, yeah, but it's there.
I think it gets to people because it shows people what it really does and like how it can really affect you. Because a lot of people don't think, oh, it's not that bad, it's just another drug.
I think it's a really good idea. I think some of the commercials are seriously graphic, but I think it's a really good awareness.
It's freaky. It's scary stuff. I'm disturbed every time I watch a commercial.
What it can do to you, it's just, ugh.
They get your attention, no. I mean, the topic's not pleasant, the photos aren't pleasant, but that's what I think gets through to people. You can't deal with it in a nice way.
Seeing the ads on TV and the billboards and stuff really just scares the crap out of me.
I don't think that you're a bit overzealous at all. You need to really crack down on the truth.
I think you have to be graphic with something like this. It's a serious thing. You have to do something to get people to pay attention.
I think it's not graphic enough. People are living in denial.
Deep in people's hearts, they know that's what meth does. And it's so icky and horrible when they look at them and see them, they want to turn away and they want them off the air because they think, oh no, they shouldn't show that to kids, but they should show that to kids.
As bad as it is, I don't care if it's shocking. If it's shocking and it has impact, that's good.
It helped me to know exactly how dangerous it was. Because a lot of things you hear and you think people are just kind of over exaggerating it, but then that kind of helped me see exactly how bad it can get.
I think it shows the real thing of how meth really affects people. You can't have you can't show the good part of meth.
Well, they are super graphic, but the effects of meth can be super graphic as well. And so I think realism is a healthy change.
Meth.
Not even once.
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 They need to know how bad it is, and it's just like teaching them about fire, the hazards of fire, or diving into shallow water. Drugs are something to be careful of too.
It's been a problem, and I think just getting the word out there, no matter what it is, I think it's a good thing.
I mean, as long as there's still a problem, I think there needs to be the awareness needs to be spread, and if that's the only way for people to understand that this is a real problem and that, and not to do meth, then if it's effective, then yeah, keep going.
I think you got to get fresh again. I'm not sure how to do that. The first thing I think is crank up the magnitude of what you're doing, but maybe that's not the right approach. Maybe it's time for a different prong to that attack.
I haven't really seen the internet part of it, and I feel if you could more advertised so people would go online, since so many people spend so much time on the computer.
I definitely spend way more time on the computer than I watch TV.
Yeah.
I'm not from around here, so she showed me the website, Meth.com, I think, and yeah, some of the things it's pretty shocking to see some of the things and know that that stuff's actually out there and it's a big problem and stuff. So.
I do see a lot on MySpace and stuff like that. I think the stories that you guys put on there are really a good idea.
I see the ads on the internet and I'm like, wow, and I've checked out some of the things, and so yeah, it really gets your attention, and then it makes you want to research it more.
If you want to catch the attention of people our age,
Yeah,
online is where to go.
Teenagers and their computer, oh my gosh.
The internet for sure.
That's what teenagers, they're on their stupid MySpace or stupid Facebook or IMing people.
Meth. Not even once.
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 If it saves one child, one person, they're worth it.
I mean, education's the key. Awareness is the key. There's nothing nice about meth. So make people aware of that, They get tired of seeing it, that's too bad.
Not even once.